Arcadian, correct?
That was, in fact, an Arcadian. He made top 8. He surprised a lot of people because he's always from the what we call the Sora family, and this entire crew is so strong. But right now, we're jumping into game 1, or we're jumping in right back into the crew battle. University of Las Vegas versus tHB, ZeRo.
So we got Corrin versus Yoshi here, and we're probably going to see a lot of Corrin just jumping all over the place, trying to land the side B pin in order to just get Yoshi caught in that blast or to kick him off stage. But just like right there, side B is going to be one of his favorite buttons.
Of course, Yoshi going to be able to challenge Corrin's recovery very easily. I'm expecting this Yoshi to actually throw out a lot of fairs at the ledge, because if Yoshi's ever able to clip Corrin, that's a stock.
Yeah, I mean, I actually see this matchup quite often in New York City between Raptor and Frozen, or Raptor and John Numbers, who sometimes plays Corrin. So like it's no shy matchup here. Definitely, we see him like throwing eggs here, trying to get him off stage. We see him trying to go for the ultimate with that up smash, hoping that he was going to air dodge to the left into the kicks, but he manages to go DI to the right, escaping the finishing combo. Probably wouldn't have killed him, but definitely would have left the mark.
Very smart stuff. And there we are. We're starting to see Tag throw out a lot more fairs.
I'm seeing a lot of up smashes coming from this Yoshi. He's definitely trying to get this huge air dodge read. But ZeRo went for the air dodge, but the platform on Smashville was there to cover his landing. Now we see him turning into a dragon, trying to send him back off stage. He has a little bit of stage control.
Oh, and ZeRo able to get the instant pin into the kick. That's going to be enough to take Yoshi's first stock.
Yeah, Corrin's side B is super powerful, so you just got to be aware because it comes out so quick, and you got to try to bait it out and then punish accordingly. You have to guess which direction they're going to go in, if they're going to go left, right, down, or just not even move.
Okay, and I like the use of Corrin's movement right here. ZeRo's making it very difficult to figure out where he's in fact going to go, and he's also using back air to space very nicely.
Yeah, he's definitely spacing a lot better. He's chilling back. He's not approaching. When he approaches, he's approaching very carefully. He finds an opening. Then the second he doesn't get anything with it, he tries to run back because he does have the lead. Keeping your stocks in a crew battle is so important. That's why we're at the 3-stock setup here. If you lose a stock, that's a score for your team. So like the best situation is that you 3-stock them. Like It actually matters.
Every stock actually matters. It's not like a set where you can lose one stock and you be okay because you're going to reset back to 2 stocks each. No, you start the next match with however many stocks you were left with. And that's going to be huge.
I'm seeing a lot of side B coming from this Yoshi. I guess he's just trying to get some combos out of it, but he has to get the confirmation. I see him trying for this pivot grab over and over, but ZeRo just keeps avoiding it. Nice falling up air, catching him off the top. He's going to take that first stock as we go into a tied game.
Yeah, only 43% extra credit, and that's not a lot of damage in this game. Yoshi can easily make that up with one combo.
Yeah, one down air. And try to break a shield. So he finally gets the grab he's been looking for. Goes for 2 up airs. He tries to get a follow-up. Guess he doesn't read the roll. He's expecting some sort of offensive attack. Now he's running back in, but gets hit by that side B. He has him back off stage.
Oh, and that back air almost took Yoshi's stock.
Yeah, thankfully he DI'd a little bit. He was at too low %, not enough rage for him to get that kill, but that was looking super scary from that Batwing back air.
Oh, down smash is not going to be enough. Yoshi is going to be able to recover.
I wonder if he's just like misinputting these side Bs. Like, because he just kind of did that and then camped his landing lag with that down smash.
It very well might be.
Regardless, cut that back air, sends him off to the left. He's looking pretty here with his stock lead. He's looking for this pivot grab. Let's see if he can close this out without losing another stock against tHB.
If you are in fact going to, optimal option is to take as many stocks as you can. You definitely don't want to leave your opponent with 2 stocks going into his next match.
Because your teammate can actually cover you if there's only 1 stock left. Like, they just close out that stock, then it turns into like they just get the stage
get that
counter
reset.
pick. Yeah.
You get that reset of
they do get the character counter pick and the stage counter pick, but other than that. And trying to go up high to close out that stock with an up air, almost getting clipped by ZeRo himself.
All right, dash attack.
Not the safest option.
And not too hard of a punish either to come out from that dash attack.
Nice coverage for that up B.
Instant pin. Oh, just runs up and gets the down B.
Yeah, just does the booty bop to just send him off to the top, and now we have ourselves into a 1-stock situation. Going for these up tilts, trying to rack up some more up airs. He's using the Smashville platform, racking up a solid 33 damage with all these aerials. He's slowly bringing this back.
Instant pin, just getting Yoshi off stage. Back air to get Yoshi off stage once again.
There's a lot of short headers. So see him going for that up B. He's definitely trying to close out the stock. Running in. Power shields the side B. Was able to jump out of that situation. He's going for the up air.
Oh, grabs him right out of shield.
He was definitely expecting like a get-up attack. Now he's going to get hit by that throw, sending upwards. He's at a dangerous percent here. If Corrin lands one side B, that could not be it because he's still not enough percent, not enough for rage. Hits with the side B, tries to get it again.
Oh, no raw back air coming out from Corrin. That was the kill opportunity ZeRo was looking for. Now he's have to make another opening to take Yoshi's stock. Not going to be enough for that back air.
To land safely onto that platform, gets hit. He just kept trying to challenge him in the air, and the back air covered so many options that he just ended up killing him. But he took off a good 2 stocks. Let's see if his teammates can cover that last stock. It just depends on who they're going to send in now.
You know, I'm not sure if Sora is with him, but if he is, I believe he will be the player that goes against the Corrin. So University of Las Vegas is Corrin.
But one can only hope. The Yoshi, I feel like, used the side B, the egg move, a little bit too much, a little bit egg roll, because not once did he ever get anything of worth out of it. Like, I think he nicked him once, but only did like 5 damage. He didn't get any follow-ups, and every other time he did it, he got punished for it.
Yes, so even though one time he was able to land it and got that 5%, he still got punished for it, and it was still a net loss when he in percent.
And the Corrin just kept using back air and just kept killing him with that. Just the easy move. Great spacing tool because it actually like gives you momentum and pushes you away from your opponent while you swing it out.
Auto spacing.
Yeah, auto spacing. And it racks up damage and adds on some knockback. Now we're thinking about what player we're going to send in here. Like you said, they must be deliberating right now. I see them talking over there.
It is. I mean, it is a very tough choice because, like you had said during the match, whenever your opponent only has 1 stock, and if you do go in and you're able to take that 1 stock, yes, you get the stock reset count, but you've shown what character you have to play, and you're locked in. And then your opponent gets to counterpick you, and they also get to counterpick the stage. And those are actually pretty big factors in this game.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, in a crew battle, you know, you got to keep as many stocks as you can. I believe there's 5 players each.
Yes.
Is that correct? So that's 15 stocks a pair?
Yes, that's correct. 5 players each, 3 stocks apiece, 15 stocks.
We're sending another player in here wearing the Nintendo hat, the Diddy Classic. Wonder if he plays Diddy Kong.
You know, I'm going to be a little disappointed if he does it now. Now that you've pointed that out, he's wearing the Diddy hat, he's got the red jacket.
Let's see what it's going to lead into.
He should pick Diddy. I don't know what he means, but now I'm going to tell that man he needs to pick up Diddy.
So, this venue is gorgeous. I mean, it's in the Rio Hotel. Of course, it's gonna be. Of course. But this is my first time in Vegas, and I got here.
Oh, really?
And I saw all the flashing. It was like I got here at like 11 p.m. I saw all the flashing lights. It's like, oh, look at all this false happiness. You know, it's actually like drowning you in sorrow because once you gamble all your money away until you're homeless. But regardless, when I got to the hotel, everything's like bright lights because there's slot machines in the airport, slot machines in the grocery store, slot machines like everywhere.
That's the thing about Vegas. Once you step off the plane, you're already experiencing Vegas. The entire atmosphere. I mean, because it's its own demographic. Like,
yeah. I actually have to be a slot machine on the airplane.
There is no Vegas like Vegas.
There's no Vegas like Vegas. You're absolutely correct. And the Rio Hotel is gorgeous. It's massive. The room I'm staying in is huge. Like I didn't expect it to be huge. It's only like $50, $40 a night.
Oh yeah, you know.
Because they expect you to make that money from gambling.
That and we are in a little bit of downtime, and on top of that, collegiate battles were actually able to hook us up with a good amount of discounts.
Wait, what's happening here? I believe the Corrin has to throw away his stocks.
Yes, the Corrin has to be the one
that
actually.
They're probably going to have to reset here, yeah.
I think they might have actually. I don't know if you actually get to strike stages in crew battles.
You don't, no.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, in most crew battle situations, like you don't really.
Oh, you know what? Maybe just the Corrin forgot that she was supposed to kill herself.
Oh yeah, she probably like hit him, and the second she hit him, it was like, wait.
Yeah.
So we got Villager as a counter pick against Corrin. I can't say I'm too familiar with this matchup. I can imagine the Villager's probably just going to want to space out a little bit, just throw some projectiles, keep the Corrin out, because the only thing the Corrin can do from afar is shoot the Dragon Blast, which gets destroyed by the smallest little thing. A banana peel destroys that thing. It has like no priority whatsoever.
Yes, very true. I do know that Corrin can use her great aerial moves to in fact clash with Villager's Fair and Bear. So if Villager is trying to wall out Corrin with Fair and Bear, she can use the Nair and Fair. to just get through that.
Obviously, we're starting off the match here. Let's see if he can close out the stock. But right off the bat, you know, he's like shooting off a lot of these forward airs and back air projectiles, just keeping him, trying to keep him out. Applying a lot of pressure with these turnips.
All right, Villager gets a double turnip, able to rack up just a little bit of percent. Doing a great job of walling out Corrin.
Corrin finally finds a way in and has already racked up the same amount of damage that he just accomplished. This is the thing, he's trying to wall him out, but the second the Corrin gets in, he's already racked up 66 damage. He's struggling to get away from him.
You know what? When it comes to a matchup like this, I actually am a little concerned with this stage. Lilac doesn't give Villager too much room to actually run away from Corrin and play the defensive game.
Yeah, I mean, Lilac Cruz, yeah, like you said, the Villager has tons of like setups they can do, like Lloyd Rocket, finally busting that out here. Gets caught by the side B pin. He's getting a little bit too close to the Corrin. Corrin applying a lot of stage pressure here, keeping him off stage, not letting him touch the ground. Manages to do so, sitting at 118%. You know he wants to hold on to this stock.
Yes, Corrin, of course, wants to take this stock for all he can get. Only 51% to 118. If Corrin can actually take Villager's first stock, that's already a win.
And right there, Lilac Cruz kind of saving the Villager because he got pinned by the side B, and he fell out of it, so the kick was not able to like get him because the stage like tilted.
Is that going to be the up throw? The down throw?
Not yet. Yeah, it's going to just rack on some damage. Not going to get the kill just yet. He's sitting at 140%. He's got to get something working against Corrin. He's playing super aggro, running in there, trying to get some of these hits in, but the Corrin's just like...
And there's the first stock.
Gets the shield grab, up throws him to his death.
This Corrin has already paid herself off, and of course a little bit more. Oh!
He jumped into that!
Just... Why would you? Okay.
The man was bowling. The man was looking for a strike. He just held that so long. I guess maybe he expected him to like throw it out a little bit sooner. He was going to try to get the punish immediately the second he drops it, but challenged a little bit too early, got clipped by it, and now tHB is going to be up by one, down by one stock.
Yes.
With UNLV getting the counter pick.
ZeRo did a great job of making sure that he took at least one extra stock to make sure that his team stays in the lead.
Well, now, you know, the thing is when you're in a crew battle, now this gentleman's stuck in the Villager role.
He's stuck in the hot seat.
Yeah, stuck in the hot seat, stuck as Villager, so they can do anything they want to counterpick against them. They still have 4 players in their arsenal. I see them discussing right here who they want to send in as he's mashing that Villager button.
Villager button.
Yeah, maybe they're going to think about gambling, put it all in black.
Oh, well, we have our next player. Let's see who...
Keep calm and play on.
Let's see who our player is going to choose.
And here in Vegas, dude, you just gotta throw everything on black. See, it's black and red, you know.
Oh, very true.
Well,
you know, my roommate did tell me before I left that I need to put 100 on black.
Are you gonna?
You know what? I don't know.
It's kind of daring.
It's a bold move.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Especially since he didn't give me 100 to do. So.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, if you put your own 100, I mean, if you win, that's a lot of money.
Okay, so, when did you arrive in Vegas?
I arrived last night, 11 p.m. man. Flew in. It was a 10-hour flight because I had a layover, right? So first off, I get to the plane. It has like an hour, 2-hour delay before I can even get onto the plane. And I finally get on, and it sends us to Kansas City where I have a layover, and I wait there for 2 hours, and that was a 3-hour flight. And I get another 3-hour flight.
So you had it wasn't a direct.
No.
Okay.
It was just like took 10 hours. It basically took my entire day, which was super unfortunate. But I caught up on a lot of sleep.
Yeah, I mean that is the one thing about being forced to sit in one place and you have to wait. It gives you a time to relax, you unwind.
Yeah.
You catch up on some reading maybe. I know I had to catch up on some reading, so.
I just slept, dude. I closed my eyes, and then I woke up, and I time traveled. And actually, you know, because I was gaining hours, it felt like I didn't even lose time at all.
That's very true, because you only, your flight took 10 hours, but time-wise, it's probably, what, 7 hours?
Yeah, something like that. Now we see tHB's flight's going to take him to Town and City here with Rosalina being the flight captain. So we're going into this stock. We can get the countdown.
And here we go.
Straight in there. After that, this is a great counterpick character against Villager because Rosalina has the ability to just delete a lot of Villager's projectiles by spamming the down B move. Just kind of like dancing, deleting everything that they can.
Yes, as I'm sure you can see right now. And also, the stage select is actually going to work out very well in Rosalina's favor. Okay.
So we don't have the screen in front of us right now, guys. So just we'll just commentate the sound effects for now.
Well, from what I can hear, Villager's throwing out a lot of slingshots.
Yeah. You see him spamming it. I hear the Rosalina going for some jabs.
But going back to the stage, this is actually going to be a great stage pick for the Rosalina player. That low ceiling is going to allow Rosalina to kill Villager that much earlier. I mean, Luma can already kill characters at 10%.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, UNLV was already looking for that bowling ball kill. Like, the man just loves, like, throwing that out. But, like, what's scary about the bowling ball is that Rosalina can actually down B it and then erase the bowling ball, but also like it's still active while it like swings around, can actually hit the Villager. Okay, we get a swift 2-stock coming from UNLV, pretty much just shutting down Villager.
And UNLV is now up 3 stocks. That's an entire player.
Yeah, I mean tHB's got to get something going here if they want to like try to make a comeback.
Now, at this point, because they're down by 3 stocks, I'm actually expecting them to send in. Well, let me ask you this. How do you feel about Peach versus Rosalina?
Peach versus Rosalina, can't say I've ever seen it, but I imagine it's probably alright. I mean, Peach isn't really pulling too many turn-ups anyways in Smash 4, so it's not like the down B is going to be able to take away those projectiles. But she's able to, like, she has a lot of good spacing tools. I think Peach is a little bit underrated as a character. As we're seeing players such as, like, Sam Sora able to come up on the come-up and, starting to take set wins off of, like, the likes of Ally. And, people are starting to say that, like, Peach even beats Mario at this point because she's just able to, like, space them out, which is, I find hilarious. Like, the one that's making you a cake just doesn't let you back in.
Yeah, she in fact wears the pants in that relationship. But I'm wrong, and they are in fact not sending out the Peach player who I thought they were going to send out, which is Brazo. But they're in fact sending in Sora, Brazo's brother, who is a Mario main.
Interesting. You get Mario against Rosalina. I mean, that seems pretty fun. Like, we see Ally versus DeBuzz a lot, so nothing too uncommon.
Ally's able to close it out, so
Yeah. The thing is, we're starting off fresh. There's going to be no countdown here whatsoever because it's just they both have 3 stocks. If he wants to be able to even up the game here, he definitely wants to take 3 stocks at once.
Yeah, with this matchup, it's going to be tough. I mean, with even players of these caliber, it's still going to be tough to take just flat out 3 stock someone.
Watch the unthinkable happen, man. You never know with this.
It very well might.
You never know with this crazy game, dude.
I don't know how many times I've seen a player lose 2 stocks, take out the opponent, have 1 stock left, and then use that 1 stock to take out the next opponent.
It's always phenomenal.
All right, so here we go. On to Smashville.
So right off the bat, he's just trying to like space him out with these fireballs, trying to jump back, shoot out a bunch of neutral Bs in order to just like apply a little bit of pressure. Very bread and butter move for Mario is to be able to throw out a fireball, then punish the whatever action they use to delete the fireball using a shield or what have you. Interesting ball jump there. I think that was like a mistake, so he just kind of rolled with that up B. I see him trying to space him out with these back airs, trying to push him back off stage. He's got him in a bad situation with these up airs. He's out of jumps, so he can capitalize on it. He does with that forward smash. He's back off stage. Can he go to the down air? Misses the tech, and he's done.
Wow, strong start for the Rosalina player. tHB now down by 4 stocks. His deficit may only grow.
I see Xantha trying to run in with this neutral air game, but it doesn't matter. He's coming up with these up airs yet again. Sora's going to try to just reset the situation with this down air. He's not really focusing too much on the Luma, putting all of his focus on the Master. He's like, delete the Master, and then like that's a really good option to do. That Mario has at his disposal. Go for the grab and go for a back throw, and then actually using Rosalina to get rid of Luma.
Yeah, of course, use your opponent as a weapon, but Sora is off stage once again.
Xantha going kind of low there. I feel like Mario could have capitalized on that just a little bit. But no, so we see Sora, running back, taking to the right. Once again, using the back throw to, once again, get rid of Luma. So trying to get the cape, hoping to expect an up B. He's going to air dodge through that up air, get back on the ground safely. Tries in that up smash, goes for the second time. If the first time doesn't work, might as well try it again.
Oh, and the last hit of up B will take the stock for Sora.
Taking that coin, sending him off the top. We see that fully charged, greedy F smashes. I'm invincible, might as well just throw that. See if Mario gets hit by it. He doesn't. He plays safe. He chills back. This is Xantha trying to smack him with these aerials yet again. Trying to kill him with that down air. Nice use of spacing with that down tilt, keeping Sora off stage. Sora once again using the back throw to get rid of Luma again.
Smashville platform not going to be in range to actually save Luma. And Rosalina is still being aggressive, even though Rosalina is off, or Luma is offline.
I mean, he's feeling something here. You get that jab combo, sending him once back off stage, and Luma's back in position. But once again, the back throw coming in clutch, but the Smashville platform actually saving Luma, and he jumps up there, gets the grab, back throws him off stage, and takes away that second stock.
Okay, tHB is not looking good right now. Back throw. Smashville platform actually was saving Luma this time. Oh, and that back throw actually didn't hit Luma at all.
Speaking of not hitting, he's trying to hit him with that back air, but Xantho just runs in, gets that shield, goes for the grab instead. Now he's just trying to stall for time a little bit while he waits for Luma to respawn on as he's trying to run away a little bit, especially because he's at high percent. But now Luma's back in position, and Sora's going to be looking for a grab. That's like the one thing. That's like the #1 option that he's been going for lately when Luma is here, is that he goes for the grab because back throw is just so good. Again, goes for the double up smash instead. Yet again, getting the kill on that Smashville platform is almost a 1 stock to 1 stock. Even if Sora takes this, they're still down by such a heavy deficit. So they have a lot of pickup work to do here.
Yes, lots of ground needs to be made. Up B can actually take out Luma and take Sora out of a sticky situation.
That was crazy. He got a jab lock with that back air and able to follow that up with the second back air. I'm not even sure he was aware of it.
Oh, so Sora's actually a combo fiend. I'm pretty sure he's full aware of that.
Gonna punish the ever-approaching Sora as he's back off stage without his jump. He manages to grab that ledge as we see the mistimed down air, not being able to get the punish.
Magna Hands coming in and saving in Sora. But that lasting nair knocks Sora off stage. Back on, only to get up thrown.
So much coverage with that up air into down air, knowing that if he air dodges through, he's able to cover it with that. Great tech coming back onto the stage. Luma's offline again. See Sora jumping up, trying to bait out something. Goes for the grab out of the down smash. Can he close this out? He manages to air dodge through the up B. Doesn't matter. He comes right back down, gets the grab, throws him back off stage. Sora trying to recover.
Oh, and unfortunately for Sora, Luma is back.
And this is going to be really bad for Sora. Here he manages to roll to the right, gets the pickup, gets the grab, back throws him. Not yet. Even though we saw the sparks, he's still living at 138%. He's just trying to find his grab footing here. Jumps in, trying to bait out an action, but Rosalina just holds on to his shield.
F-tilt coming out from Rosalina. Wow, challenging another smash attack. Sora, man, really living on the edge.
He managed to shield through that down smash, gets the back throw, and that's actually going to kill it with that much rage. And Sora taking that set.
Wow, good stuff to Sora. The beginning of that game was not looking good for him. I was hoping for tHB would be able to pull out a win, just because I would not want to see tHB lose that with such a huge deficit.
That's terrible. Yeah, it's only 2 stocks now, but now they're going to have a counter pick against Mario here. I'm curious what characters they're probably going to think about sending in here. You said this is the team that has a Peach, is that correct?
tHB has the Peach
okay,
pair.
so they can't send in a Peach to the Mario.
Yeah, because the Mario's on the same team as Peach. But let's see what Vegas is actually going to send out. I mean, Vegas. They have the home field advantage, so.
Yeah, I mean they're in the Rio Hotel. That's as home field as it's gonna get. And shout out to Sage. That's the man that's from Unrivaled Tournaments. He's been doing so much work here at ZeRo Saga. He did UGC. He was at the Big House 6 backstage, just doing all types of work. He's a fiend, dude. He's just always running around trying to fix something. So shout out to him, man. He's one of the.
He lives for this kind of stuff. It's funny how
it's his passion.
Yeah, it's just funny how you can actually run into your passion. I was talking to him yesterday about what he actually went to school for, and he was just telling me I went to school for something that was completely unrelated to this.
Yeah.
But because he moved somewhere else to go to school, that is in fact where he found his passion for Smash Brothers and production.
Yeah, and that's great. He's been doing tons of work with Unrivaled Tournaments. I remember literally 6 months ago, Unrivaled Tournaments was known kind of in the Midwest scene, in the local variety. I never really heard. I recognized the name. I never seen any of their work until the Big House.
I think ECC was the bigger name at that point, but Unrivaled Tournament definitely having an exponential growth within these last few months.
Yeah, I mean the Big House and ZeRo Saga now. I mean, at UGC, they're definitely Unrivaled Tournaments isn't really streaming this tournament, but Sage from Unrivaled Tournaments is here. Regardless, we're going to Town and City, so we're going to have to throw away 2 of those stocks before we run into this. We got 9 to 7. Now, this is going to be a great stage for UNLV because Town and City would capitalize with ZeRo Suit Samus. We're probably going to go for a lot of grabs into up airs, up Bs scenarios. You're going to see a lot of that, trying to get Mario above him. Sora just wants to probably stay grounded as much as he can. As he's doing right now, he gets the grab, only jumping up when he finally finds a combo.
It's interesting that UNLV actually has the like similar strats with their players. We saw Rosalina, who in fact counterpicked to Town and City, and now we have ZeRo Suit, who also wanted to kill off the top, counterpicking to Town and City.
This is Vegas, dude. Town and City. This is casino back there.
Let it ride.
I see it. Put it all in black. Now we see him trying to get that side B. He's punishing that normal get up, but mistiming it a little bit. He's definitely trying to space him out a little bit with these Zers. But Swerve playing super aggressive, just going in with these up airs and back airs, almost clipping him off the top with the super jump punch.
ZeRo Suit almost getting a taste of her own medicine.
And we see the ally specialist. He runs up and does the reverse up smash.
Oh my
Charges
God.
it just ever so slightly to take away that first stock. He's closing out this game score here. Manages to do this yet again. Spikes him to the ground. He's turning this man into a combo show.
That was an amazing grab reset. Just using the fair to, in fact, reset ZeRo Suit. ZeRo Suit just standing in shield, just gets a grab and continues the combo. Sora, this guy, this is, in fact, a madman.
UNLV is definitely just trying to like space him out. Doesn't want to really fight him up close, even though he has a frame one jab. Doesn't matter. Catches him with that back air. Takes away that one stock he had to take away. Only losing one, so it's still a tied game. This is what the score was previously. Anyways.
Yes. We've reset back to what the previous score was. 8-6 stocks. Only 2 players left for tHB. Razo still being, still able to enter. And let's see who we're gonna send in.
Taking a swig of that Dasani water.
It looks like they're actually gonna save Razo for last.
Using him as the anchor. It's a smart strategy, you know. A
but
very good strategy
Peach
for
as an anchor.
Yeah, I mean, it worked for Key in Japan.
Very true.
Remember the Big House 6? When Key came in and took 7 freaking stocks? Rest in peace, Rayquaza.
I do remember that vividly. I remember losing my mind as I yelled at my monitor. Because
I was there in person, man. It was...
I guess, you know what? It happened once. It can happen again.
Yeah. Never underestimate the Peach.
Oh, man.
If there's anyone that can do it.
Okay.
Peach
so,
can.
I was wrong. Razo is, in fact, next.
Okay, so the
no
story
Peach
setup,
anchor,
not
no
happening
Peach.
today. Sending in Peach instead. Going to use the Royal Crown to try to like take away these 2 stocks from ZeRo Suit. If he manages to do this without losing a stock, he'll manage to turn this into a tied game, and they'll still... I mean, this is still anyone's set, in my opinion.
Yes, with only a 2-stock deficit, if Razo is able to kill or to destroy his opponent, take the 2 stocks, and then able to take 1 more off the next opponent, that'll bring the stock counts to 4-3. And that is a very doable match.
And the thing about like crew battles is you don't, because it's not like a best 2 of 3 for you to like try to learn your opponent. You only have 1 game. It's really on the fly. Like you just got to go, and just hope that this works. And there's less reading. I mean, because there's 3 stocks, maybe there's a little bit more than a 2-stock situation, but it's still, especially when you only have to take 1 stock, you just kind of like throwing out moves until you take that stock. And
but like you said, there is no set count. You have 1 game.
You have 1 game to
learn. You got to learn this on the fly as you go.
And
no time to adjust.
There are so many scenarios where like there's a top-level player playing against someone who's not maybe on the same caliber. That this person that's not on the same caliber always manages to take like the first game, then they come back and 3-0 them. You know? Like it's because the first game is data. The first game is
you just
try to condition
learning
them.
the habits.
Yeah.
You're downloading your opponent. You're gonna see, okay, well let's see what they do in this situation. But like you said, we do not have that time here.
Burns gonna throw away that first stock in order to make the scores accurate. We're gonna get this countdown from the audience. And we're running. They're just going right into it.
We got no time for countdowns.
Yeah.
We only got footstool combos.
I see that down tilt and the footstool trying to get something going. He's out of jumps. I'm surprised he didn't try to capitalize on that punish. He had him in such a bad situation off stage with no jumps. ZeRo Suit can't really do much when she's recovering that low. Besides using up B.
Yeah, Razo
probably just didn't want to punish it. Probably didn't want to risk it.
Yeah. Well, when you are down stock counts, of course you're prone to play overly aggressive or overly safe. Razo, usually more of the aggressive type, just wants to probably not make bold moves this early into the game.
Jumping all over the place, they're just playing a little bit of footsies here. They're both not wanting to commit to something until he runs in and gets the power shield, tries to get the grab. We see the air spot dodge coming from ZeRo Suit. Has him above stage. He's in a bad spot, but he's able to get back down on the ground. Using the Toad in order to cover any aggressive actions coming from him. Trying to do some pressure with that neutral air. Has him off stage yet again.
Burn almost taking Razo's stock with that up air.
Yeah, Razo's struggling to get some more hits in here.
Yeah, Burn doing a great job of just kind of keeping Razo out.
Definitely trying to abuse the whole, like, you only got one game to play with, so I'm going to spam the counter and see if this works. Because they don't adapt to it, but, like, that's the second time he did it. He's able to punish that time with a grab. Gotta be a little bit more careful with the Toad usage.
Okay, Razo able to land it fair, and Burn is off stage.
Smacking him with that crown. Going for the triple jab here, just not getting the third hit on the jab. Now we see Razo just waiting for the ledge to come back. He ended up stalling there, so the platform would be there just in time for him to help save him.
And great use of Toad to actually hover above Burn's back air.
Great patience there, waiting for that air dodge. This is the forward air and sends him off stage.
From that far apart?
I mean, with max rage, anything's possible. And forward air is so strong. She's like she goes to the blacksmith with that crown, sharpens a little bit, but it doesn't matter. ZeRo does some yoga, gets the kicks, sends her off top.
Yeah, very questionable dash attack coming out from Razo. With, of course, having max rage over 150% and being on the Smashville platform. Don't exactly want to dash attack in shields. But Burn able to get a grab. Gonna see not too much damage coming out from Burn at all, actually.
Tries to get that grab, but it doesn't matter. He's a little bit too far away for him to even get a punish. See Razo pulling out a turn-up, seeing if he can apply a little bit of shield pressure.
Okay, Razo's just looking for his opening. Oh, gets stunned, gets grabbed. Burn's gonna go for maximum damage. Waits out the air dodge, but then gets reversed by Razo's up B.
That was almost deadly, because that man was only at like 13%. If that would have killed, I would have just been flabbergasted. This would have been ZeRo suit.
If Razo was actually able to only hit with the second hit of the up B, Burn would have lost his stock.
Would have been disgusting. That's like that whole set knockback thing.
Yes.
Ooh, reads the spot dodge, goes for the forward smash. Instead, he has him in a bad situation, offstage 103%. He wants to hold on to the stock if he wants to give his team a fighting chance, but it does not matter. Goes for the taunt, showing off for UNLV for hitting with that back air.
Okay, now Burn in a bad situation, able to get back onto stage. 65%. Burn's going to do his best to take Razo's last stock and just increase that lead.
Throwing out a bunch of back airs here. Just trying to wait for him to come down to the ground. Not committing too much so in case he doesn't get like grabbed on the Smashville platform, get janked off stage. Something he definitely doesn't want to happen.
And double fair coming out from Razo.
This could be the circumstance that Razo needs. Oh, almost getting spiked up there. We see Burn going super deep for that. Maybe it'll get back using the tether to re-grab onto that ledge.
Wow.
What
turn-up is that?
That was like the one, like, the dot face.
Oh, okay.
It does tons of damage. It's like almost on par with Stitch.
Okay.
Yeah. Has tons of knockback, tons of damage.
I noticed it wasn't Stitches, so I thought it was just some regular turn-up. And then, yeah, that was a lot.
It's got like the little dot face.
Oh, wow.
I've seen that turn-up before. But, see Razo not managing. Took off 3 stocks, but lost 2 himself, putting his team in a very bad situation because he's only got 1 stock left and then 3 stocks for the anchor. And
this is the situation I was talking about. If Razo is actually able to take out 1 more stock, that would only make... Oh, no, wait, no. He needs to take out 2 more stocks to bring down University of Las Vegas down to 4 stocks.
Ideally, he'd want to take 3.
Yeah, ideally.
Definitely, he needs to take 2 in order to bring this to a even...
To relieve more pressure from your anchor, you want to take as many stocks as possible. If you can take 3, take 3.
Take 3. Take 6.
Take 6.
Take 6 if you can. Why not?
But to make it a little bit more, I would say, realistic for your anchor, you want to bring that number to 4.
We're seeing some putting his name in here, Senpai.
Okay, so this is actually interesting because there's like 4 senpais.
Like that's his actual gamer tag?
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. I mean,
so whenever I see this tag, I'm always like, which one is this? Because there's in fact a senpai. Oh, I'm sorry. There's 2 senpais that play Little Mac.
Amazing, astounding. But no, this one plays King Dedede D3 coming up.
And this is a character we don't actually get to see too often in this game.
Saw him a lot in Brawl, but in Smash 4, not as much.
Not as popular. Not as
Ask Coney about him. It's not the same character anymore.
Oh, okay, you know what? He will be here this weekend. I will, in fact, ask Coney about D3. But enough about Coney. Let's get back right into the crew battle as Razo takes his first 2 stocks, and we get to our countdown. And here we go.
Trying to pick out that final destination stage right off the bat, just throwing up that turnip into the forward air combination. The thing about being King Dedede or like a big target like this is that you're combo fodder. Like even though you have huge knockback, maybe not King Dedede as much. Like that's the one thing I don't like about his Gordo in this game. Compared to the last one, like he throws it out and like it's like the smallest little tap sends it back at him. But like he played a little bit of tennis there. He like caught it and threw it right back at him.
But we have Mr. Saturn online. Senpai actually needs to be careful about shielding, but he's able to actually keep in between Mr. Saturn and Razo.
Yeah, he's not really too focused on Mr. Saturn, just kind of throwing it up in the air. Throwing out maximum projectiles.
Oh,
that was super interesting. Saturn's still in play. And they're not paying too much mind to it, so he's not focused on this edge guarding, going with that down smash and takes out that first stock.
Senpai taking out Razo's only stock. tHB's anchor is going to have a ton of pressure on him as he now has to take 6 stocks. 3 from a Dedede and 3 from an unknown character.
This is looking like a wrap for UNLV. I mean, who knows what tHB has underneath their plans here with their anchor, but things aren't looking too hot for them.
Yes, University of Las Vegas looking very strong right now.
Home turf advantage. It is so real.
It definitely is.
You got the crowd on their side. You got the players on their side.
You got the casino, like
casino in
hyping
the
them
up. So this venue right now, like there's like people like doing juggling in the background. I was confused by that.
Oh yes. We are in fact sharing our venue with a little convention called SkillCon. I had never heard
That's
of
fantastic.
SkillCon. I have never had the pleasure of looking up SkillCon, but from what I've been told and from what I've discussed with them, they were a very small convention about 2 years ago, and they've just been growing and growing and growing. The whole thing about them is you can pretty much participate or compete in anything that's not a sport.
Yeah. I can dig it.
So we have professional jugglers behind us.
It's really cool, actually.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm at a street show or something.
If y'all actually follow me on Twitter at 2GG_Zfly, I actually posted up a video of one guy practicing last night because we had jugglers here all night last night as we set it up.
That's
and
awesome.
there was one guy doing hats. There's a guy doing bowling pins, and that was probably like the craziest guy because he was like doing regular juggling, and then all of a sudden he's doing it behind the back, and then he's spinning around. And what is this guy doing?
Having fun, dude.
No fear.
No fear whatsoever. They could have been on fire. He could have been juggling knives. Would have been doing the same. But now we have yet another Yoshi here, the Ricks from tHB, coming in here, hoping to take away a lot of stocks. If anyone can do it, Yoshi can. Has huge knockback potential if he gets the right reads, especially against Dedede, who like will just get hit by anything.
Yes, and of course, Dedede being such a big target, Yoshi will have a lot of opportunities to actually shield poke him if he does approach with the down air.
Especially the down air. Yeah, down air delights. Footsie's on deck. Starts off immediately, but he's just throwing out the eggs. But, you know, UNLV just getting just power shield through that. Run up stage. And this is exactly what I was talking about. He becomes combo fodder because he's such a big target. Sending him back down, he forces his up B in order to re-grab onto that ledge.
Yes, Dedede was out of jumps. He was needed to use that up B to get back.
Of course, it auto snaps, so he's pretty safe. Trying to get that forward tilt into the Gordo combo. Both trying to eat each other. One's trying to, like, blow him out. One's trying to turn him into an egg.
Okay, good fair to actually space out tHB. No follow-up off the nair.
You get hit by that dash attack. We see Rick's trying to fly in here. You get smacked by that hammer. The sound effect coming from it is just such a, like, deafening sound, just like the dung.
Yes.
Like, it sounds like it hurts.
It's definitely satifying.
Like Yoshi's coming out of that. Yoshi's coming out of that with a couple bruises.
Okay, forward throw to get Senpai off stage. Wow!
Oh, gets comboed into the hammer to Gordo, but he's still living, sitting at 122%. Pretty dangerous. He definitely doesn't want to lose his first stock. Like with how much he has to do for a pickup game, so much pressure on his shoulders.
Do not want to start your anchor run back with losing your first stock. Oh, and that may be the first stock.
Yeah, he gets punished with that up smash. Senpai looking pretty clean here, only having to take 2 stocks before the set is over. Trying to punish him with that back air, but Rick just kind of air dodges through it. He goes for the suicide. What? Why not? But actually, you know what? He manages to get back because he saved his double jump in the nick of time.
Good stuff.
It was worth a shot. I mean, it would have been worth it because he had 1 stock left.
Very true. I like the attempt. That was definitely a bold move.
Something you usually don't see in a crew battle. You usually don't see that in a crew battle, but that would have been like the perfect time to do it.
You know what? I'm a big fan of cheese, and that was some cheese.
It was some whiz cheese, dude.
Oh.
Not cheddar. That was whiz.
No, that's that Gouda cheese.
The Gouda cheese. See, throwing that Gordo out. Rick just doesn't really have an answer to this Gordo. Maybe there's just like a matchup deficit here.
Ooh.
Covers so many options intelligently. Throwing the Gordo slightly so he can't get up normally until he waits until he finally gets up. Gets hit by the down smash, covering all options.
And University of Las Vegas may not actually throw out their last player. Senpai may be looking to finish this himself.
He's definitely doing the jab off stage. He goes for the miss input, side B off stage.
SDs again. So Senpai has actually given his stocks to welfare.
Senpai's getting back on stage, but Rick's going to jump up there and get that down air, try to rack up damage, but it doesn't matter. Senpai hitting with that back air. Let's see if Rick's can fight against their last opponent. This is like the Elite Four. He just wants to fight the champion. That's all he wants. But Senpai standing in his way.
Using aim to cover, make sure that Gordo does not land and be a threat. Senpai making sure that Rix has all the trouble in the world getting back to stage and keeping there.
And things aren't looking too hot. Unless Senpai goes for another SD, like this is looking like a wrap.
I mean, Senpai does seem like a very generous person. He may in fact do that.
See Rix trying to air dodge to the attacks. Senpai has so much coverage with that meaty neutral air. They try to go back off stage. Once again, he tried to punish the forward air, hits him with the neutral air, killing him off the top, and we have a 4-0 victory for UNLV. Congratulations to Vegas.
Yes, and Vegas will advance to play their next opponent. Let's see if we can find out who that is.
They're playing against USCD.
Oh, very nice.
What's up, guys? That was the first set of the day. I'm glad we got through it.
Very exciting. Very.
Vegas just kind of,